Welcome back to Global Discovery. If you're new here, this channel isn't about trends, noise, or surface-level reactions. Here at Global Discovery, we break down the moments that quietly reshape industries, the shifts that most people feel but can't fully explain. Today, we're looking at a performance that didn't just excite fans, it recalibrated perception. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why what happened on that stage wasn't hype, it was confirmation. For years, Ppop was treated as a local conversation, respected at home, but often overlooked on the global stage. Then a single industry statement shifted that narrative. A PMCA executive producer publicly highlighted SB19's Acon 2025 performance using the kind of language that influences careers. This wasn't fan praise or social media hype. It was business recognition delivered in professional terms. The kind of acknowledgement that reshapes touring budgets, festival placements, and long-term opportunities. Fan support is emotional, loud, and powerful. Industry validation operates differently, showing up in contracts, investments, and strategic bookings. When an executive producer speaks publicly, they are assessing longevity and global value, not reacting as a supporter. At that level, silence is standard, and public praise is rare. When recognition happens openly, it signals that something crossed a measurable threshold. Ignoring the performance would have been professionally impossible. Acon is not just another concert. It functions as a global proving ground where artists compete for credibility, not just applause. Every act on that stage is measured against international standards. SB19 were not framed as a novelty or regional showcase. They were positioned where expectations were high and scrutiny was immediate. That placement alone tested perception. The crowd responded with strong energy and engagement. Media coverage, however, focused on execution rather than origin. That shift in framing matters more than applause. Visually, the performance was controlled and deliberate. The choreography landed with precision and confidence. Live vocals remained steady under demanding conditions. Nothing about the set felt rushed or overcompensated. Transitions flowed with clear structure and intention. SB19 performed as if they belonged on that stage. Industry observers look first for precision. Every movement aligned with timing, showing discipline and rehearsal depth. To executives, precision signals reliability. Audience command was equally important. The crowd represented multiple cultures and expectations in one space. SB19 maintained control through pacing, presence, and composure. High-volume stages expose weaknesses instantly. Backing tracks cannot conceal unstable breath control or pitch issues at that level. Clean live vocals while executing choreography reinforced credibility. In the global music hierarchy, artists are categorized quietly. There are developing acts, emerging acts, and trusted assets. Assets are given major stages, large budgets, and long-term planning. The transition from promising to bankable is rarely announced. It happens when performance standards match global benchmarks. At Acon 2025, SB19 demonstrated that shift. This changes booking conversations immediately. They move from being experimental additions to strategic lineup strengths. That distinction affects billing, time slots, and repeat invitations. Brand partnerships also evolve after moments like this. Companies prioritize reliability and international adaptability. Proven execution increases leverage in negotiations. Touring discussions expand as well. Promoters seek acts capable of delivering consistent quality across multiple markets. A scalable performance opens wider routes and stronger guarantees. What happened at Acon extended beyond one group. It signaled that Ppop can compete under global standards. The reassessment reaches executives, investors, and producers. This mirrors early breakthrough moments in other Asian music movements. Industry curiosity often begins quietly before strategic investment follows. Momentum builds beneath the surface before it becomes visible. A global stage carries global scrutiny. Every detail is judged by professionals trained to identify flaws instantly. One weak moment can confirm long-held doubts. SB19 chose not to reduce complexity for safety. They avoided excessive production and relied on performance clarity. That confidence communicated belief in their craft. Credibility lasts longer than spectacle. Applause fades quickly, but reliability reshapes perception. The result was not a spike in attention, but a recalibration of standards. The next phase will likely focus on strategic growth rather than volume. Bigger stages will come with more selective appearances. Momentum will be measured in positioning, not noise. Years from now, the narrative shift will trace back to this performance. It will be remembered as the moment expectations adjusted. This was not a breakthrough fueled by hype, but confirmation earned through execution. What makes moments like this powerful is not how loud they are, but how quietly they move things. You won't always see headlines announcing a shift. There won't be dramatic press releases declaring a new era. Instead, what changes are the rooms where decisions are made, the conversations behind closed doors, the tone executives use when discussing future lineups. Because in this industry, momentum doesn't explode, it accumulates. And what happened at Acon 2025 added weight to SB19's position in a way that cannot be undone. Not because of one performance alone, but because of what that performance represented. Preparedness, control, scalability, global readiness. There's a difference between proving you can trend and proving you can sustain. Trends create spikes. Sustainability creates legacy. What we witnessed wasn't a viral spike. It was structural validation. And that distinction matters. For years, conversations about Ppop often revolved around potential. Words like emerging, promising, and developing were common. But potential implies something unfinished, something waiting. At Acon, the narrative shifted from potential to capability. From can they to they can. And when that question disappears, the entire framework changes. Now the standard becomes consistency at that level. Now the expectation is repetition under pressure. Now the conversation is about expansion, not entry. That's a higher tier. It's also a more demanding one. The next few years won't be defined by volume or visibility alone. They'll be defined by strategic positioning, the right stages, the right collaborations, the right timing. Because once the industry lens adjusts, every move is measured differently. And here's something important to understand. Global validation does not erase identity. it amplifies it. What makes moments like this powerful is that excellence is no longer judged by origin. It's judged by execution. That shift doesn't just benefit one group. It opens doors for the entire ecosystem behind them. Producers, choreographers, songwriters, future artists watching closely. Movements don't start with announcements. They start with undeniable proof. And whether someone is a casual listener, a longtime supporter, or a skeptic, one thing is difficult to argue against. Standards were met at the highest level. That is what resets perception. So years from now, when people look back and try to pinpoint when the global conversation changed, it won't be about a trending hashtag. It will be about a stage, a performance, a reaction from someone whose words carry weight. And that's why this matters. Here at Global Discovery, we don't just follow the noise, we analyze the shifts beneath it. If you value breakdowns that go deeper than surface reactions, make sure you're subscribed. Because the industry doesn't move loudly, it moves strategically. And when it does, we'll be here to break it down. What do you think? Was this the defining recalibration moment, or just the beginning of something bigger?